So during the break, I was taking a look at some analytics from Ole Miss's offense within the SEC over the last 3 years. Because, like, we've got a pretty good idea. LSU's played Ole Miss every single year. But I do think there is a big misconception. And we've talked about this for years, not just since Lane Kiffin takes over the LSU job. This is an offense that's going to have some true balance to it. A lot of people think because you want to go fast that you just throw the football all the time and you don't run it. Couldn't be farther from the truth. What did we talk about yesterday? The diversity in the run game. Everything's up. Inside zone, outside zone, counter, power. You name it, it's up. And they'll do it out of 11 personnel. They'll do it out of 12 personnel. There'll be multiple in their formations. I was taking a look at it. And in 2025, Ole Miss was first in yards per game in the SEC. They were first in passing yards per game. They were fifth in rushing yards per game. Pretty balanced. In 2024, they were first in yards per game. They were first in passing yards per game. And they were fifth in rushing yards per game. Mm-hmm. Same exact. Balance. Consistency. 2023, they were third in yards per game. They were third in passing yards per game. They were, you guessed it, fifth in rushing yards per game. I love seeing that. Because you could go back to last year and you could look at LSU, what they did through the air. That was great. They were dead last in rushing. This year, LSU, dead last in rushing. Mm-hmm. You have to have some balance. You have to be able to run the football. You can't just forget about it. And when I see an offense that's balanced like this, that is really exciting because it gives you the opportunity to beat teams in multiple ways. If one thing's not there, it's not the only thing that you do. Like go back to like the second half against Texas A&M, not this year, but go back 2 years in College Station, right? When they decided they were going to take away the pass, you couldn't do anything. This Ole Miss offense under Charlie Weiss Jr. and Lane Kiffin has shown you that they can beat you in multiple ways. We've seen it, and we've preached it for a long time. Again, even when they were in Oxford, it is a very balanced offense. It is one that keeps you guessing, and it's one that can do it through the air or on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Ole Miss this year, what they've done this year, and the most successful season in the history of Ole Miss. I believe freshman, right? Kewan Lacey? He's a freshman, right? Second year. Okay, second
Transfer
year.
from Missouri.
He's got 258 carries.
How many running backs they have in Missouri, by the way?
Right, a ton, right? 258 carries for 1,279 yards so far. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. So I think that's probably a misconception that like Lane has because he does have all these explosive passing games in his history and his career.
And the tempo, for whatever reason, kind of tricks people's mind into thinking that it's somewhat attached to passing the ball when it's really just getting as many plays as you can.
Right. And you saw the struggles, how we struggled this year against Ole Miss because of that tempo. Like going into that game, I felt really good at the time of the year. We didn't realize the kind of the flaws that LSU's team had for this year. But winning that game, I felt pretty confident because Trinidad Chambliss was a new starter at that time, and I didn't think his tape was very good. And I knew kind of the diversity and the things that we could do to create havoc on our defensive side of the ball. But we talked about it that week. I said the thing that stops a lot of that creativity on people's defense is tempo. Yep. Tempo. Whether it's you're actually hurrying up to the line of scrimmage and snapping the ball and running a play quickly, or just hurrying up to the line of scrimmage like a hurry up and wait situation. You hurry up to the line of scrimmage, sometimes you snap it quickly, then sometimes you don't snap it. And then you get the play from the sideline, you change, you make adjustments. But usually that still doesn't allow the defense, even if you do a hurry up and wait where you rush to the line of scrimmage, and then pretend like you're going to snap the ball, and then look to the sideline. We've all seen that play out all over college football. The whole everybody looks at the sideline, gets the play. That still doesn't give the defense time to really create something creative on defense. They still have to pretty much run base concept. So that is the philosophy. Hurry up, and then also hurry up and wait. Get the defense into vanilla type looks. There's only so many things you can call. Defenses love on a third down, a third and medium, third and long, where offense gets in a huddle because they can create, okay, now we're going to do all our walk-around stuff. We're going to get Harold Perkins, and we're going to walk him around. We're going to put him at safety. We're going to put him at defensive tackle. We're going to do all these crazy things. They're not going to know what to do. We're going to make it confusing. But when you hurry up to the line of scrimmage, whether you snap it or not, you have to the defense has to get lined up and set. You don't have time to talk to everybody in the huddle and get creative with too much stuff. Now, there's some things you can do, but it minimizes the amount of defenses and the looks and the pressure looks and the simulated pressures that you can present.
I'd love to continue to break down this offense throughout the show, maybe even if we can pull up some of the tape there, because, again, the misconception of the offense, I do want to show it play out on film. I love the speed, too. I love the speed in which, and you're right, Matt, that they changed the tempos as well. You can tell, like, there is a hurry up. There is a hurry up to Wade just to try to figure out the defense. The defense can do all the things that they want to do because they are dictating the pace. They're not allowing the defense to dictate the pace of the game.